This is how we'll be cutting this hand glove. I'll be making use of this stretchy fabric. The good news is that you can make use of a little fabric. You can, like, a fabric that you doesn't want to make use of again, a cut out material. Like you see here, this is just the remaining fabric that I make use of. Okay, so it's just like a throw away fabric. You understand? The fabric that you wanted to throw away, you can use it and make a hand glove. Okay, so we are making use of this stretchy fabric. It's very stretchy. As you can see, it's very stretchy. So if you're making yours, make sure that your fabric is stretchy, and you can as well use a rubber stretchy material. Like if you want to make a hospital hand glove, you can make use of that rubber stretchy fabric. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So we are going to be cutting it within just 2 minutes. We are good to go. This is just the easiest way of making this hand glove. Okay, you don't need to go to the market to buy a hand glove, or wheresoever supermarket to buy a hand glove. You can as well sit perfectly in your comfort zone and make yours. You can even use needle. Is this thing is just a DIY something. Okay, so let's get started. From this place is just the length, depending on the length of your hand glove. If you want it to get to your elbow, to your full sleeve, you can make use, or you can measure from here to the length of where you want your hand glove to get to. Or if you want it short, you can measure. Or as well, you can locate this bone that came out here. You start that your measurement from that place and measure out the length. Go up, straight up, and measure out the length that you need for this. Okay, and you can as well close your palms like this and measure it round for it to easily pass through. Understand? For it to easily pass through. But if you don't want to go through all these measurements, after taking it, after we might have finished it, you add extra allowance. So that after stitching it, you can see the allowance will be able to help you to insert your hand, for your hand to go through the hand glove. Understand? I just don't want to explain much, so let's get started. So you will place your hand like so. You see the way I am placing my hand. You place it, make sure that this place is open. You see it is wide open. Then you take your chalk and connect like so. You can as well use your pin to pin it down. Understand? To pin it down, so that it will not be, to pin the material down, so that it will not be like, it will be one place while you are using your chalk to mark it out. Just mark out your hand. Understand? Mark out your fingers. This thing doesn't take 2 minutes. It's just that my explanation, I just want you to understand this very well. That is why I'm explaining this thing like this. So you mark it out like this. So you continue marking it out. I mean your fingers. You mark it out. Make sure that the fabric is stretchy. If that fabric is not stretchy, guys, put enough allowance. Don't say that I told you after stitching, cutting and sewing yours, it will not be able to enter your hand. So when you get to this part here, like here or here, this end, you can gently remove your hand. Then you connect to the length of what you want. You see what I'm doing? You connect it. If you want your hand glove to be long, you will connect it like so. Okay? You mark it straight up down to the length of what you want. So this is just the length that I want. I want mine to get here. I want it to get here. And while cutting, I'll be adding allowance for stitching and for ease as well, all round. You can, if you look very carefully, you will see that the what I marked out look exactly like my fingers. You can see it. You can see it. So, but while making yours, make sure that you use a chalk that is not that too transparent, like what after making it will not be showing on the actual face, you understand? So don't allow your chalk to spoil your thing. This is just a tutorial, that's why I'm making use of this type of chalk. Okay, so after drafting it out like this, you can use your pin to hold it down. Hold it down. I'm pinning it down. Always make use of your pin. Nobody's above pinning something down. Nobody, guys, nobody. Even your tutor, even your madam can never be above of it. If anybody says that you are above pinning something down, it's a lie. When you pin something, when you pin what you are doing down, you will see that when you are sewing it, your what you are making will come out perfectly, looking beautiful. But if you did not pin it down, it will become rough. It will become rough. So make sure you pin everything. So I supposed to like cut it out, like add half inches and cut it out. No, but I will take it like this to straight to my sewing machine and stitch it all through. After stitching, I will now use my scissors and trim it out. Understand? So instead of cutting it out as it is right now, I'm not going to do that. But if you like, you can cut yours out. So I'm going to take it straight to my sewing machine and stitch it, making use of half inch. I will stitch from half inches all through and trim it out. So guys, let's go to stitching part. So guys, while stitching, you stitch from the down part first. This is the upper side. You stitch from the down part, and remember the sewing allowance I said earlier. So you stitch and stitch all through. Okay, you turn, continue turning and stitching. So after stitching it up, you remove all your pins. You remove it. And trim it out. You gently trim it out. So after trimming, you take it to your ironing table and iron. Okay, take it to your ironing table and give it a hot press. But while ironing it, make sure that this fabric is light, so you set your iron for it not be able to burn it. Make sure that it's not that too hot for you to not to burn your hand glove. Okay, I am going to take it to my ironing table. I will iron it and show you guys the final look. So guys, this is the final look of our hand glove. You can see the pair I've made. You can see how it looks like, the outcome. Okay, so you can take any length, cut and sew any length of your choice. Okay, so if you like this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, like and share. Thank you.